My biggest fight ever, title eliminated for the UFC, and I get knocked out in the most vicious way possible.
That's it! He's down! And it is all over!
Michael Bisping, a legend in the UFC, former middleweight champ and one of the best shit talkers in history. Bisping's record is 30 wins, 9 losses. Tremendous record. He started his UFC career in 2006, and he had many ups and downs. Always like a win 2, lose 1, win 1, lose 1 type of thing. Could never put enough of his streak together to earn a title shot, you know what I mean? Things really changed for him in 2013, okay? He faced a roided up Vitor Belfort. And I mean ridiculously roided up. He had so much shit in his system. My God, it looked like the Hulk fighting Napoleon Dynamite. You know what I'm saying? Check it out.
There it is again! That left high kick! And Bisping is opened up and it also...
This was ugly. The whole fight, he basically chased Big Bisping around as like an older brother beating up a younger brother. It was crazy. The problem is here that Bisping ended up with a serious eye injury, okay, because of that head kick. This should have ended his career. It's some sort of separation of the retina or something like that. Serious stuff, right? A risk of going blind and stuff like that. But he kept fighting. In fact, 4 months later, he fought again, and he kept fighting after that. Now, he had that first fight against his arch rival, Luke Rockhold, in 2014, okay? It didn't go his way. He lost by submission.
Trying to connect with a good shot. Bisping's hurt. There's a guillotine. Could this be sunk? Takes mount position. Wow.
But after that fight, he won 5 fights in a row. And a huge fight against Anderson Silva in 2016. No one thought he stood a chance, okay, including myself. It was his resilience, the cardio, solid boxing, okay? Here he is mocking Silva before the fight for a previous failed drug test.
Good luck, buddy. Good luck. Say hi for your family, right?
No Viagra.
No, just my butt.
He told Silva, hey, no Viagra. Hilarious. This is because Silva failed a previous drug test. And he said it was because he bought a bottle of blue liquid from some Vietnamese guy that he didn't even know. And it was an enhancement formula for his evening activities, if you will. Unbelievable. Now, this was a tremendous fight. He knocked down Silva one time with a punch. The fans went nuts. It was amazing. Check this out.
Oh, and again, Anderson goes down for a second. Good uppercut from Michael Bisping. Michael's pouring the pressure.
At the end of one of the rounds, he almost got KO'd, okay? His mouthpiece fell out, and he pointed at it to alert the ref. But the class act that Anderson Silva is, he took advantage of it and kneed Bisping in the face, okay? Here's what happened. Could have ended the fight.
Anderson Silva style, there's the tie clinch. Bisping's ready.
Down.
Oh! Jumping knee! Michael goes down!
That is the best.
And there's Anderson Silva, the class act that he is, pretending not to speak English, all right? Pretending not to understand what his coaches are saying to him, making as though he won the fight, okay? Unreal. Ref Herb Dean wasn't having it. The match continued and Bisping won by decision, okay? It was an incredible show of heart, bloodied and beaten. He kept going and he won, right? See, that fight is a perfect example of what Michael Bisping represents, okay? Heart, true heart, a warrior spirit, you know what I mean? Now, a few months after that fight, he faced Luke Rockhold again for that middleweight title, okay? It was a short notice fight, only 2 weeks notice. Bisping was on a beach drinking beer on a cruise or some shit like that. He said yes, like only a true warrior would. No one gave him a chance, especially based on how the first fight ended. Now, the lead up to this fight had some of the best press conference and interview moments of any fight. Here's an example.
That's how you overcome things. That's how you put yourself out there. You believe it and you achieve it. And that's what I do. I know what I'm going to do. I know that I'm better than this.
Sounds like the worst self-help book you've ever read. Conceive, believe, achieve. Shut the fuck up.
That's great stuff right there. You know, Bisping's just so great on the mic. He really hated Luke Rockhold, though. And Rockhold couldn't say shit. No valid responses. Nothing. He had nothing to say. Anyways, the second fight ended quite differently than the first.
He heard him bad. And again, Michael Bisping is the new UFC middleweight champion of the world.
Tremendous, amazing accomplishment. Now, the post-fight press conference of UFC 199. Okay, as expected, Bisping showed no remorse, no kindness towards Rockhold. He came out loud and arrogant, drinking beer. Wonderful stuff. Probably my favorite post-fight press conference of all time. Here's an example.
You asked me, do you know who you are? Do you know where you are, buddy?
Yeah, that's after you.
Yeah,
Hey, buddy, you got out. You
Hey.
got knocked out, buddy. Sit down,
You
shut
got
up.
lucky.
All right.
You got
Oh,
lucky.
yeah. Real lucky.
Bisping.
First round, buddy.
First round.
What an asshole, guys.
I will come back and kill you.
Last question for you.
Okay. Hey. How's that jet lag,
You
buddy?
enjoy your short-lived destiny, my friend.
All right. Yeah. It is my destiny.
Mark my word.
So after this, Bisping went on to win a decision against Dan Henderson to avenge that horrific loss at UFC 100. But then in 2017, he lost his title to George St. Pierre. George came out of sort of semi-retirement, moved up to middleweight because he knew he could beat Bisping, and sure enough, he did. But the pre-fight press conference was amazing as usual. Here's a clip.
Welterweight, you are a welterweight, okay? I'm a middleweight. I can't wait to square up against you. Stand up. Stand up and look at the size of me and look at the size of you. Go back to Canada.
The difference is that he can't take steroids anymore because of USADA. That's the main difference. But I tell you what hasn't changed. He's got the same suit on as the last press conference. Come on, George, you got some money, man. Buy a new suit. What the look like a history teacher?
In the end, he lost by submission to GSP, who later retired again. Bisping was at the end of his career. This likely should have been it. This should have been over for Bisping. But for some reason, he drowned his sorrows by taking another fight 3 weeks later. Ridiculous. It was against Kelvin Gastelum. This one ended pretty badly. Yeah.
Oh! Nice 1-2 from Gastelum. Bisping is out. Wow!
That knockout ended his career. All right, that was it for Bisping. He shouldn't have taken that fight so soon. In fact, he shouldn't have taken it at all. He should have retired after the GSP fight. It almost caused him complete blindness, so he hung up his gloves for good doctor's orders. Thank goodness. Bisping has gone on to a very successful post-fight career with his UFC commentating, his podcasts, YouTube presence, all of it. He's great on the mic. He's great in front of the camera. He's using his skills to make a living now after his fighting. Beautiful stuff. What a career he's had. Michael Bisping will go down as one of the best ever. A wonderful career. He was inducted into the UFC Hall of Fame in 2019. Here's to you, Michael, the Count Bisping. Yeah, we don't drink coffee to celebrate Michael Bisping. We drink nothing but beer. Good stuff. Hit that subscribe button.